To get a real life filter, you're supposed to paint your face white first and then put your foundation on. I learned some really cool stuff from other makeup artists, and this one has had me intrigued. I admit I had to see it several times, and I had to see other people do it several times and gauge their reactions closely to see if it was really worth trying, but we're doing it. I did it yesterday, and you guys commented all over the place about the look. I was talking about something else, but y'all were like, just tell us about the makeup. So here is what I did. You do your face white first, and some of them are using straight up clown white. I don't use petroleum products, so I'm not going to use those like theater face paints. But I do have, because I'm a pro artist, I have some really pale wax foundations that I have used in the past. So I pulled out my lightest one, I painted my whole face white, and this is essentially going to color correct, not using color theory, but using a very pigmented white to basically wash out the entire canvas. So when you put your foundation on, it's going to be flawless. So let's see if it works. I'm using number 7 from Because to go over this. You're supposed to use a slightly darker shade than you normally would. And 7 is what I use kind of at the end of the summer when I'm pretty tan. So we're gonna go over makeup on top of makeup. Always needs to be applied with a little bit more finesse than usual. So I'm just kind of patting it in. You could use a sponge, you can use a foundation brush. This one's my preferred one. It just goes so much faster. And I gotta tell you, when I tried this, I was pretty flipping surprised because I use an airbrush for a lot of bridal clients when it's needed, and I've never seen regular makeup look as much like airbrush makeup as I have when I tried this. So the match is beautiful. The skin looks really clean and flawless. Let's do the other side. All right, I lowered my mirror setting, which actually allows you to see what I really look like a little bit more clear, and it's a pretty flawless finish. Was it fast and easy? No. Is it a heavier makeup look? Absolutely. It's a full coverage look, but a full coverage look that's like this full coverage in 2 steps instead of 3 or 4 is pretty remarkable. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going to do contour and concealer just like I did yesterday and show you what that looks like too. Okay, here's the placement. I'm going to blend it in. I used the Kosas concealer in 1.5 and the Rare Beauty Happy Soul to contour, and I did go pretty heavy. I added brows and some lash extensions, and I'm going to do the eye look from yesterday in the next video, but I will definitely be painting my face white.